Welcome everyone to TarotScopes for July 2025. I will pull 3 cards for each of the 12 signs. I am using Ciro Marchetti's Tarot of Dreams. Check out your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising sign, and let's see what energies will be available to you in the month of July 2025. All right, let's get going. All right, if Aries is your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign, here's 3 cards for you for July 2025. We have the 5 of Wands, the Page of Coins, and Temperance reversed. Aries, this month expect some conflicts. Focus on the practical, and you gotta be patient. I'm really getting the sense that your patience is going to be really tried this month. So you gotta be careful about that. Be open to learning new practical things and be ready to stretch yourself creatively even when you're not feeling inspired. Use your practical knowledge when inspiration fails you, but I can guarantee you that if you expect that creative energy to come on in, it ultimately will, even if it feels a little delayed or a little stilted. If Taurus is your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign, here's 3 cards for you for July 2025. We have the Knight of Wands, the Sun reversed, and the 4 of Coins. And of course, coins are pentacles, right? All right. So what are we doing with this for you, Taurus? What we're doing with this cannot be about your ego. It cannot be about ego. It cannot be about selfishness. We all have selfish moods and we all have an ego, and that's fine. But this month, you must pursue your passions, your creativity, and even pursue some fun while you're at it. But at the same time, you have to really lean into your own self-care and what you need for yourself, but be careful about a tendency to be withholding toward the people you care about. Do not play games with the people you care about. Do not make them do certain things to get your attention. Give them attention because they deserve it, and include them on your pursuit of good things this month. If Gemini is your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign, here's 3 cards for you for July 2025. All right. There is a huge focus on money, wealth, and real estate. If you're changing where you live or remodeling or redecorating, this is a good time to do it, Gemini. However, there are ways that you're not feeling happy, and there are ways that you are having a hard time envisioning your own success. Your ancestors are with you. Your ancestors are trying to help you, but you have to know that and you have to feel that. What I always say is that the problem with faith is that when we need it the most, it's hardest to have. This month, have faith that you can be happy and successful in the future, and you are planting seeds for that right now. If Cancer is your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign, here's 3 cards for you for July 2025. We have the 2 of Coins reversed, the Seven of Wands and the Hanged Man reversed. This is really interesting, Cancer. Really interesting. And you are a water sign, and Hanged Man is a water card. And when it's reversed, I do see it in a power position. This month, it is time for you to take control. It is time for you to take control of your life, of your finances. And it is time for you to stand up for what you believe in, even if you are standing alone. You may feel stretched financially, emotionally, in terms of time, in terms of resources. You may worry that you're not going to have everything that you need. But step boldly forward. Even though you're worried, even though you're tired, even if you're broke, step boldly forward and all will be well this month, Cancer. If Leo is your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign, here's 3 cards for you for July 2025. We start with the 8 of Cups, Lovers reversed, and now the Star reversed. So 2 major arcana cards reversed. What do we do with this, Leo? I think this month you need to be really careful about remembering that the mundane stuff in life and the big, important spiritual stuff in life, it's all important. Mundane, spiritual, it's all important. And you may be suffering a crisis of faith because of some grief or loss. This is a month for healing. This is a month for figuring out what you really want in your life and how to make that happen. This is a month to figure out where you are dissatisfied, and rather than just accepting that, think about what you can do to move toward greater satisfaction in your life, because that's part of your healing too this month. If Virgo is your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign, here's 3 cards for you for July 2025. All righty then, Virgo. Oh my gosh, it's all swords. We've got the 10 of swords, the 3 of swords reverse, the 8 of swords. Virgo, this month, be really careful. Do not be all up in your head. If you have problems to solve, if you're going through a difficult time, okay, recognize your skill at communication. Recognize your skill at finding truth, but do not ruminate, do not marinate, do not stay up in your head, because this is all about healing. There is a real opportunity for healing. Look at what's going on in your life that you really don't want to do anymore. If you're ready to say, stick a fork in me, I'm done, this will actually be a much better month than it looks, Virgo. If Libra is your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign, here's 3 cards for you for July 2025. We have the Devil reversed, the 2 of Cups, and the King of Cups reversed. This month, Libra, love, it's all about love. Whether it's romantic love, familial love, love for the project you're working on, whatever it is, don't let anything come between you and love, but neither should you mistake something that is not love for love. Because this is also a month to get rid of what is not serving you. And sometimes that's relationships that are not working. So this month, focus on all your relationships, romantic, family, even your relationship with things, with time or with money, and figure out what is healthy and what is not. Lean into what is healthy, let go of the rest. If Scorpio is your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign, here's 3 cards for you for July 2025. We have the Knight of Cups, the 6 of Swords reversed, and the Wheel, otherwise known as the Wheel of Fortune. So the 6 of Swords reversed, I don't like. You could see me trying to want to turn it around, right? But it's here, and that's how it came up, and that's how we're going to read it. We need to remember that life is full of ups and downs. We need to remember that we are all emotional creatures, and Scorpio, my goodness, very much emotional, right? And so you have to honor your feelings, and you have to pursue the things that you love and the things that make you happy. But you may be feeling really stuck this month. And if you are feeling stuck, your emotions are not going to get you out of it. It will be your logical mind that takes you out of that stuck place and moves you forward. You have real opportunity for great things this month in terms of pursuing what you love and in terms of some basic good luck. Do not let a feeling of stuckness hold you back. If Sagittarius is your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign, here's 3 cards for you for July 2025. We have the Ace of Cups, the 9 of Coins reversed, and the 10 of Wands reversed. So Sagittarius, there could be some things that are making you feel overburdened and insecure this month. What you have to do is be open to fresh starts and be open to the healing of your heart. It is a good month to start a new friendship. It's a good month to start something new that you really enjoy. But anything that you do has to be focused on making your life better, making your life easier, and making yourself feel a lot more secure. If Capricorn is your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign, here's 3 cards for you for July 2025. We've got the Tower reversed, Judgment, and the Palace of Coins. The Palace cards are special in this deck. So this month, be willing to find new spaces and places that you feel good in. Be willing to recognize what is most important in your life. Put closure to what does not serve you. And do not over-catastrophize when things do not go your way. This month, not everything is going to be perfect, but there is real opportunity for spiritual growth and real opportunity for you to change the way you work with money, the way you make money, or the way you think about money. There could even be a new job for you. One way or the other, it's about saying goodbye to the past and hello to a better future. If Aquarius is your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign, here's 3 cards for you for July 2025. We have the Knight of Coins reversed, the 4 of Swords reversed, and the Queen of Wands. So Aquarius, this is really, really clear for you. There are things you need to do this month that you don't want to do, but do them anyway. Get busy, do what you have to do. Do what you have to do to figure out what you really want to pursue in life. Not what you've been pursuing because you had to pursue it, but what do you really want to pursue in life? How can you pursue your creativity? How can you pursue your spirituality? How can you pursue the things that bring you joy? It feels like recently you haven't been able to do that, but going forward this month, there will be a way for you to, but you're going to have to make it happen. If Pisces is your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign, here's 3 cards for you for July 2025. Look at this. We have all 3 aces. These are all cards that mean 1. Ace of Coins, Ace of Swords, and Magician, which is a 1 card as well. So Pisces this month, be very, very open to new beginnings. Now, with the Ace of Coins reversed, there could be some problems at work. There could be some financial problems, but I feel like these 2 aces really, are powerful and bring some good energy. Be open to learning new things. Be open to going back to school. Recognize your skills, your tools, and your abilities, and pay special attention to your communication skills. You may be writing. You may be having some important conversations. You might have a job interview. One way or the other, new beginnings and important communication will be very strong for you this month. And there you have it. 3 cards for each of the 12 signs from Ciro Marchetti's Tarot of Dreams. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate all of you, and I hope you have a fabulous